A skipper appeals to his players to demonstrate some resilience in how they finish a rough season.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the St. Louis Cardinals and the San Francisco Giants. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Number 1 is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
And we're going to get a chance to look at one of the elite pitchers in the game right now. As a matter of fact, this guy's got a shot to win the Cy Young in the National League. One of the things he does very well, he establishes the strike zone and he pitches deep into games.
At the plate, Tommy Edman. He will lead this one off today.
Leading off the afternoon for St. Louis, the shortstop, Tommy Edman.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A high fastball is in there. Danny Dero, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Oh, yeah, Matty boy, it's time right here, Dero, to start getting greedy. You win the first 2 of a 3-game set at home. It's time to get greedy and go for the sweep.
Yeah, you got to take care of business in front of your home fans, without question. That's exactly what this team's doing.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Dickerson's under it. 1 out. The next to bat for St. Louis, Colton Wong, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. The pitch. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Wong is batting exactly .230. Not where he wants to be, I'm sure.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
So far on the year, Wong is slugging a little under the 400 mark, so the chances of his connecting with the ball right here aren't particularly good. Stays alive, still 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away.
It's so hard to hit when you're behind the count 0-2, right? You have to protect for the fastball. You have to look for the soft stuff down and away. You're really at a disadvantage when you fall behind 0-2.
And this is lifted to shallow center field. Yastrzemski's got it for out number 3. So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeJong, swinging it well in the series so far at a 4-for-10 clip. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. So far this year against Southpaws, DeJong is a batting line residing in the 230s.
Matty, he struggled this season against left-handed pitching, but maybe a little shot of confidence with the manager putting him in the lineup today.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Dylan Carlson is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
All right, come on.
The Giants have struck first here. They lead it 1-0 as we play the second. And a fastball in there for a strike, 1-1.
Nice adjustment out on the mound. Overthrew the first one a little bit, but got on top and let that ball rip right out in front of him.
Gets him to swing at a pitch down and out of the zone, 1-2.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Every pitcher looks to get off to a good start, and I'd say he's off to a good start. How about the first 5 batters he's faced? 3 of them he sent down via the strikeout.
Matt
Carpenter stands in as he looks at ball 1 here. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's fouled away. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. Leading off the inning, Dexter Fowler, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Dexter Fowler.
Offered it a low one there, but came up empty. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now, 0-2. Fowler behind a ball and 2 strikes. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
Hey, we got no outs.
Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. And that'll bring up the former top prospect Harrison Bader, looking for better results than last night when he went 0 for 4 in that one. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Heading out towards shallow right. Yastrzemski coming on. He makes the play. Really had to hustle to get to that one. 2 gone now. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carlos Martinez. This guy's still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And that's waved at and missed for strike 1. Cardinals have been held out of the hit column here. Oh, he had him fooled there. No balls and 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy obviously feels he can move traffic right here. He's taking 2 big swings. He's trying to help himself.
Cardinals pitcher up there with a 1-2 count. The 1-2. Freezes him. A strikeout looking. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail this one 1-0.
The pitcher, number 1.
Number 1 stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Get your pitch. Drive it.
Tried to crush that ball and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground to the right. And that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Hey, that ball was hit hard.
Well, you don't see that all the time. Pitcher deep in the count, 0-2, and D-Rose still manages to sneak out a base hit on an 0-2 count.
You know what? He never lost his toehold there, Dan. He seemed like he wanted to hit. He was aggressive. He battled and was able to be rewarded with a nice base hit.
Now batting.
And that'll bring up the big bat of Alex Dickerson. His head-to-head numbers against Carlos Martinez. Not great. He's 1 for 8. Relay to first in time. And leading off the inning, Tommy Edman. And they'll need him to get something going here.
Tommy Edman.
Hey, nobody wait.
Here comes the first pitch.
Nope,
Pitch taken
down.
several inches below the zone, in fact.
All right, come on now.
Hey!
A ball and a strike. One and two now as that one's fouled off. Now here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away. Digging in, Colton Wong. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. Comes at him with the slider there, and he gets the strike. No runs, no hits, and no errors so far for the Redbirds. This is swung on and popped up, crossing into foul territory now behind 3rd. And Longoria's got it for out number 2. Digging in to try it again, Yadier Molina. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Molina.
Lofted in the air out toward right center.
I got it.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. First pitch on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. Digging in now, Dylan Carlson. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Carlson.
Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away.
Plays it first now.
Here's a high pop-up. Solano is under it, 2 down. So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the sweet swinging Matt Carpenter. First pitch sinker misses in on the hands that time. It's a ball and no strikes. That's by him for strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, plays at 1 now.
A ball and 2 strikes the count now with the bases empty and 2 away.
We got 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. 1 strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here in the Top half of the 6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the switch-hitting outfielder Dexter Fowler.
We're moving through the middle of this ball game right now. If they want to get things going, how about trying to get some base runners on or at least get a base hit? They don't have any hits going into this part of the game.
Called strike 0-2.
Man, this guy's really pitched well so far, attacking the strike zone, and he's really kept these hitters off balance.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Bader.
No contact on the sinker there, and he's behind 0-1.
Yeah, I'm not sure what the game plan is today. Too many early swings. They got to be a little bit more patient at the plate.
And this catches the inside corner. Good spot there. It's 0-2.
That front door slider is a devastating pitch. By the time you realize it's in the zone, it's too late, and you can't even put a good swing on it.
And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ball game.
The pitcher.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Carlos Martinez stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
A bouncer up the middle. And that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
No runner, cut it.
Hey, I've been impressed with this guy. Not only has he thrown the ball well, but now he's mixing in a base hit late in the game, giving his manager options. Whether or not he wants to pinch run, keep him in there, go to the relief. I mean, he's opened up a whole weaponry box for the manager. This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Fouled off. Martinez leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that digging in for his second at-bat. Number 1. Opportunity to bat for himself with his guys up a run here in the 6th. A chance here for the second baseman, Wong. Reined in. And there's one away. 7th inning ready to roll, and that'll bring up Colton Wong.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Oh, and it's not often you see a guy like that flail so badly up there, but that was a great pitch for out number 1. One gone for the Redbirds in the 7th, and here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Here we go now. Let's go. That's up.
Swing, and he pops him up. Looks to be playable in foul ground. And this will be taken in without much trouble. It's an easy start to the 7th. 2 gone. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. DeYoung in an 0-2 hole here.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
And he's going to add to the total. 14 punch-outs. New inning set to get underway, and standing in the rookie outfielder, Dylan Carlson.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
Hit high in the air down the right field line. Yastrzemski's got it, and there's one gone. Digging in once again, Matt Carpenter. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates.
I think he's forgotten about sometimes, Matt Carpenter. When we talk about the best hitters in our sport, I think he's one of the more underrated offensive players.
The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Fouled away. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone and it got fouled off.
Got him. And that's the third time we've written a K next to his name in this one.
It's been a rough game for him at the plate. Couldn't get the bat off his shoulder right there, and he struck out twice before that one. So he's going to have a lot to think about when he leaves the ballpark tonight.
And he gets ahead 0-1.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Goldschmidt is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
You want to talk about...
And this will get through into right, and he's aboard with a single.
We take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
High in the air out to center field.
I got it.
Mancini makes the catch for out number 3. Leury Garcia is going to grab a bat here as he looks.
Well, this one had its moments of drama and excitement. In the end, these guys came away with the victory and look on to the next one.
A 2-0 finish today. San Francisco jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Number 1 hangs win number 11 on his line with 15. We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Francisco Giants and the Arizona Diamondbacks. The Giants are looking to collect their 8th win in a row next. Zach Gallen will be the one towing the rubber for the Diamondbacks. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, one of the strengths of this guy is handling right-handed hitters. Right-handers coming into this game are hitting under 250 against this guy, so he's doing a lot of things right when the right-handers step into the batter's box.
Tim LaCastro is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. Fortune has been smiling on them recently. They're unbeaten in their last 7 games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Here now the 2-2. And now here's a ball hit pretty well out toward right center field. Slater's under it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Up next for Arizona, Nick Ahmed, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lays off 1-0.
That's the ball. Here we go now. Let's go.
Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. And there are umpires calling balls and strikes is Mr. Earl Hendricks.
Hey, you know, D-Row, the book kind of on Earl Hendricks is he likes one side of the plate or the other. Could it be where he sets up behind the catcher?
It could be, Dan, but as a hitter, that's all you look for. I'll give you a little bit off the outside edge if you're going to be consistent with it.
And he fouls this one off. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. And that'll find its way into center field for a 1-out hit.
Hey, the leadoff man wasn't able to do his job, but the number 2 hitter came through right there with the single, setting the table for the big boys.
Now batting, David Peralta, one of the better hitters in the game this year, currently 7th in the National League batting race. 0-1 count. Here's the pitch, and it's fouled away. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And now a slider in there for a called 3rd strike, and there are 2 gone now. So here's the cleanup hitter for Arizona, Cole Calhoun. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away.
Ball.
And he takes ball 1.
1-0.
Hey, now we got 2.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
A strike, and it's 2-1.
2-1.
If he's able to dot that sinker down and away and execute that pitch all day, you're going to see a lot of weak contact, and the infield defense is going to be on its toes.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. 3-2 now.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. Another full count pitch home. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Left for the Diamondbacks. Now at the plate, Christian Walker. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
First baseman.
Here's the first pitch to him.
Walker.
Pack. 0 balls, 1 strike.
Right over the top with that curveball, and it's 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
This is what a power pitcher will do to you if he executes his pitches. That was a 3-pitch strikeout, and with the kind of stuff that he has, it's not uncommon for him to absolutely dominate certain guys.
Fouled away. Bottom of the second here with no score. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. The pitch. A bouncer to the left side. And that's the second out.
Batting 7, the third baseman.
First offering on its way.
Van Meter.
Here.
2 out, nobody on. And he lays off for ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Chased a sinker outside the strike zone. 1 and 2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Curveball locks him up. Strike 3, and that's the third out. So striding forward now, number 1, ready to get his day at the plate started right here. Hard hit ball to second, and that's into the outfield for a 1-out hit.
Come on, dig, dig, dig.
Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
Austin Slade.
A throw behind the runner at second, and a dive, but he's back in there.
You can do it. No one better. Let's do it.
Lazy fly ball out to center field.
Halfway.
LeCastro comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for route number 2. Next to bat for the Giants, Daniel Robertson.
Second baseman, Daniel Robertson.
And he struck him out. Second time tonight now that he's been set down on strikes. Bottom of the third now. And now it'll be the catcher, Carson Kelly.
The catcher.
First offering on its way.
Kelly.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nobody away.
The windup and the 0-1. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out.
Really good pitch right there. So you're moving the ball all around the strike zone, and then what do? You come in. That's a hard pitch for any hitter to do anything with. Just really makes it difficult to get that bat head out.
Where's it first here?
Swung on and missed.
0-2.
Hey, what away?
Slow roller down the third baseline. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Skied into straightaway right. Slater is under this one.
I got it.
And that's out number 2. Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Tim LeCastro flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far.
Ball.
Now a curveball misses inside.
1 ball, no strike.
Kind of surprised not to see a fastball in the first pitch there. The guy's probably taking at least 1 pitch to give his pitcher a chance to sit down after he already made the second out.
1-1 to the D-backs leadoff man. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
The 2-2. Hit down the line at first, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Bottom of the inning now, and that means that Nick Ahmed will be the next to bat. First pitch on its way. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. Still all zeros in the run column here in the fourth inning. Dan, does this continue, or does somebody score here?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
Skied into straightaway right. Slater's under it. He's got it one away. Digging in, David Peralta. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, he failed to pull a bat off his shoulder in that one, Matty. Down on 3 pitches, pretty much a wasted AB. This has to be a better effort. I'm sure the boys are going to blow him up in the clubhouse for that ugly swing right here. But he has a chance to regroup. Take a deep breath, take a step out of the box, and know you got a few to play with.
And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight.
Boy, it's been a rough go through these middle innings so far. This offense right now really doesn't have an answer for anything that he's throwing. He's attacking up, down, in and out in the strike zone. He's been awfully dominant up to this point.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. Stepping up now number 1. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, give me a repeat performance of that last double. With a man on first right now, let him run, get you a ribby.
Come on, big guy.
This is line to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out. So stepping in, Christian Walker. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get him in, but that hasn't been the case.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Pretty unusual that you see a 5-hole hitter take 2 strikes in a row. Typically, those are some of the most aggressive batters in the lineup.
And he punches out another one, make it 9 for the ball game. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and that'll bring up Eduardo Escobar. Sinker runs outside to start the at-bat, 1-0.
Hey, 1 out here, we got 1.
That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
I know it's cliche and it's tired at times, but a well-located fastball down at the knees is still the best pitch in the game.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. So coming to the plate, Josh Van Meter. First time up, he went down looking.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Straight up.
Here's a pop-up now. And here's Flores to make the catch and the side. Now in the box, Carson Kelly, who looked to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled a ball.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
A 2-ball, 2-strike count to the Diamondbacks catcher. The 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
That's the ball.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. And a ball and 2 strikes to the Diamondbacks pitcher. No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Tim LaCastro. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. No balls and a strike to count. The windup and the 0-1. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. He's got it. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Nick Ahmed.
Not sure if this is a powerhouse pitching performance by both teams or bad hitting, but as we're moving late into this one, it's about time somebody puts something together to try to score a run.
Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now.
Hey, nobody on.
And it's fouled away. The 0-2 once more. Is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
David Peralta is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
That was a big strikeout there, guys. The best pitchers have the ability to strike guys out when they really need to, and that second out was really important at this point of the game. Could be something we look back on later when the game's over.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2.
Hey,
he didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
No runs, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ballgame, and the side is... Donovan Solano is going to be asked to get things going here as a lead off the top. And guys, a very important outing turned in on the mound for the man you see right there. He was a big factor, of course, and is the recipient of our Topps Player of the Game award.
Yeah, I thought he pitched really well. He wasn't necessarily dominant, but turned in a good, solid effort. And
Afternoon baseball here on the show. Ought to be a good one here between the San Francisco Giants and the Los Angeles Dodgers. It's time for Dodger baseball. Next. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Wow, talk about a number that jumps out at you. This guy's whip, which is walks to hits to innings pitched, is less than 1 coming into this start. That's not an easy thing to do. That tells me one thing. Not only is his stuff good, but he wipes people out quick. This is a real good pitcher.
Danny, D-Row, this Giants team, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've got to be considered one of, if not the hottest team in baseball right now. Winners of 8 of their last 10 ball games.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, Dior? You got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2.
Two balls, 2 strikes.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at-bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
One thing to know is not all strikeouts are created equal. Right there, he goes down on strikes, but he really made that guy on the mound work for it. And when you're doing that in the first inning, it can have an effect on how deep he's going to be able to go into this start. There's a big difference between that and going down on 3 or 4 pitches.
Hey, 1 down now, 1 down.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And low. It's a ball and a strike. Count is 1-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. The slider is laid off on the inside as it just misses the zone.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
Corey Seager is in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 1-0.
This is an awesome matchup, especially at this moment in time. You got some guys that are fighting for some serious hardware, and I want to see how this shakes out.
And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
For every pitcher, you'd like to get through that first inning. 1, 2, 3, 2-out single. Now the cleanup man comes up.
Absolutely, and you know what that means. Cleanup hitter. Guys are in scoring position the minute he steps in the box, let alone have someone on first base.
1-0 the count from the stretch. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Let's get it going, boys. Somebody's loose, hitting 98 with ease in the first inning.
A ball and 2 strikes. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Good slider there, but laid off and called the ball low.
That was a nasty sweeping slider right there. If he was able to just catch the back door a little bit, he would have picked up that backwards K.
Another try at 2-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Next up for Los Angeles, Will Smith. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Here we go right now, fellas.
0-1, here it comes. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Hey, no outs here.
Man, as a
Nobody
pitcher,
on.
you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
To 1-2 now. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
Bell is over now, and he's got it for route number 2. Stepping into the box, Donovan Casey will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second.
Casey.
Called a strike on the outer half, 0-1.
Here we go, fellas. Let's go.
Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Hey, 2 away.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trick.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends. Striding in, number 1. 9-1-2 due up. First pitch coming, here it is. Line to the right side. Just foul. Hit hard to third. Gloved by Turner. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Stepping up to the plate, Michael Bush, as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Michael Bush.
And that's dead center for strike 1.
No one down here.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Oh, and a good tight slider there, and he's in command, 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Hard liner, but picked up on a hop. Throw to first is in time for the first out. So the bases are empty with 1 man gone. And up next will be the pitcher, Clayton Kershaw.
Clayton Kershaw.
Popped him up. Longoria is there for it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Back to the top of the order now. And up next, one of the terrific talents in the game, Mookie Betts. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Betts, a former Red Sox. He came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Taken in by Flores. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is leading off the inning, Justin Turner, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. Sneaks a fastball by him at the letters. It's 1-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 95, it starts to really quicken up on you. Over 3 digits, you're seeing a white blur.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Now another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
And this guy's a grinder. Fouls off good pitches and doesn't seem to swing at the ones just off the corner. This guy's a pitcher's nightmare.
Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. Now another 2-2. Grounded up the first baseline, but this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. On the ground to the right side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Hey, no one down here.
Ready on 0-2. And the sinking fastball called strike 3, and that's out number 1. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. No balls and 1 strike. 1-1 to the Dodgers' first baseman.
1-1.
Let's turn.
And he's keeping it down here, and that's a called strike 2. The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Yastrzemski is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Into the box now, Will Smith. 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance. Oh, and that one slung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1.
Hey, it's a game of execution. If the pitcher stays right there, this lineup's going to continue to have a tough time.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning.
Hey, let's go now.
So in now for San Francisco. Number one comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Skied into straightaway right. Bats on the run. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Cody Bellinger at the plate now. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Threw that fastball right by him. He had no chance to get the barrel of that one.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? And what's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
Donovan Casey is in for the second time here as he looks at one outside. It's 1-0. Boy, that fastball is just sizzling up there. 1-1. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Looking to punch him out again, the pitch. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
That's back-to-back punch-outs, and he's really starting to rack them up now, guys. I've got 8 strikeouts in my scorebook for him now, so he's got good stuff.
Michael Busch is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. No runs, 2 hits, no errors for the Dodgers thus far. And it's quickly 0-2. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. Next for the Dodgers, Clayton Kershaw. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Fastball just inside.
Hey, all right, here we go now.
Dodgers pitcher trying to deal with a 1-2 count at the plate.
Whoo-wee! That was some smoke right there. High fire right on by.
And he struck him out. So double digits now. 10 strikeouts for him thus far. So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. fouled away.
One out now.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Grounder down the line at third. Up with it is Longoria. And there are 2 away now. So 2 gone now for the Dodgers in the 6th. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. And the pitch. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he fouls this one off.
2-out lightning definitely applies to this offense. If this 2-hole hitter can get on, they could start something serious.
And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this. Ready now, Corey Seager. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. The 1-1. Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out. And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Max Muncy. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Lifted into center field. In there, a base hit.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing their bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
The 1-1 home. Takes a pass and misses. That's strike 2.
Great pitch in that situation. If he makes contact on that one, more than likely he's hitting into a double play.
Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. Solano ranges back and he has it for route number 2. So here's Cody Bellinger. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. And a swing and a miss at a pitch well off the plate. It's strike 1.
In today's game, with velocity and exploding breaking stuff, you have to find a way to control the strike zone as a unit. They haven't been able to do that today, swinging at way too many pitches outside the zone.
And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball.
If I'm in the box, you take a step out right here, take a deep breath after that high fastball. You got to be leery of him burying something in the dirt.
Muncy, the runner at first with 2 gone. And it's fouled away. Ready with the 2-2.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Fouled off. To third. And a close play at first, but he's called out, and the side is. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51.
Now at the plate, number 1. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. And there's a base hit, so a chance to add a little insurance here as the leadoff man is on to start the 8th.
He came to play today. Not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Hit in the air out to left field. Casey makes the catch, and now they might be able to double them off at first. On to first, and they get the double play. Ready for another shot now. Donovan Casey. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one, and we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
First two pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Good fastball as he gets the swing and a miss.
Hey, it's tough when your team is being held scoreless on the scoreboard. He was trying to put him on the board with a swing like that one.
Ball even at 2-2. And the pitch. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Coming to the plate now, Michael Bush. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets to 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
2-0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Sent foul again, and after being way ahead, now it's even at 2-2. Trying to send him packing for the second time. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
And a fastball's in there for strike 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one. He's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Grounded to short, right to him. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. Reyes Maranta comes out of the bullpen to shut things.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a throwback game when home runs weren't so common and pitching was really dominant. No complaints here.
A 2-0 finish today. We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Milwaukee Brewers and the San Francisco Giants. Major League Baseball on the Show starts now. Number 1 is on the mound for the Giants in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
This guy is a strikeout pitcher deluxe, has over 250 strikeouts on the season, and if he brings his A game, look for a lot of punch-outs in this game here.
In now is Lorenzo Cain, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Milwaukee, the center fielder, Lorenzo Cain.
Here's the first pitch to him. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing. Guys, you take a look at the Giants as they begin play here tonight. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Hey, thanks, Matt. You know what, D-Roy, you got to give this team a lot of credit. They're on the outside looking in on the postseason picture, but boy, they're playing out the string, and they're playing out well. They're going to play this thing all the way to the end of the season.
You know, Dan, I can't speak for the pitcher side of it, but I have never been on a team, win, lose, or draw, whether I was going to the postseason or not, that had players that gave away at bats. You just will not see it at this level.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
Batting second.
Here's Eric Sogard, and the home-away splits tell us he's actually quite a bit better hitting on the road than he is at home. 0-1 the count. 1 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2. Sogard is unlike many of today's hitters in the sense that he doesn't have a lot of swing and miss in his approach at the plate. More often than not, he gets contact, and I'm sure that makes him a frustrating hitter to face from a pitcher's standpoint.
You know, he takes his chances when he has count leverage. Without question, 1-0, 2-0, you'll see this guy try and get nasty a little bit, but he stays within himself. He knows what his strengths are, and he tries to drive the ball right back where it came from.
Swing, and he pops him up. Dubon over to his right, and that's the 3rd out. Next for Milwaukee, Keston Hiura. So we check out how he did in August versus how he's finishing off the season down the stretch here in September. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Fouled away.
There we go.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
Outside, that's a ball.
Man, nobody away.
And he struck him out.
That's a pretty sad attempt at hitting a baseball right there. No doubt he was completely fooled because that was a curveball, and it looked like he was late on a curveball. That tells me he gave up on it right till the very end, and obviously there was nothing he could do at that point.
Avisail Garcia stands in as he looks at a called strike. Starts to go around here, but it doesn't matter. This is strike 2 anyway.
0-2.
High and deep down the left field line. And no one can get there. It's a foul ball.
Right here. Let's go, baby.
Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2. Here's Jed Jerko now.
Wow, his stuff looks electric coming out of the gates in this one, guys. That's 5 batters faced, 4 strikeouts. That's going to be a tough pace to keep up, but it looks like he has what it takes to work deep into this game.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole. 0-2 now.
Hey, 2-away. 2-away.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is 3 up, 3 down. At the plate, number 1. He'll get his first shot with the bat here. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
0-1.
Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. And guys, we take a look at the Brewers entering play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty V. And you know one thing you don't want to do here, D-Row, you've been on some good teams, not to lose focus at this point of the year, to keep the big picture in sight, because there is a postseason lurking, and it's so easy to get ahead of yourselves and not take the rest of the schedule serious.
I think the nice thing for this team is that they won the division. They will, for whatever happens, get a 5-game series. It's not that 1-game wild card, win or go home. This team can prepare themselves to battle and try and win 3 out of 5.
The 0-2 once more is swung on and missed, strike 3. Striding into the box, number 26 is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. And that's on the outside corner for a strike. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. And it's 1-2.
1 ball.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, nobody out now.
And it's fouled away. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, 1 gone. And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. So far this year against Southpaws, Urias is holding on to a batting average way down in the 210s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
And this is strike 3 called. Make it 5 straight punch-outs. 2 away now. So 2 away in the Brewers' half of the 3rd. And in to hit next will be Corbin Burns.
Corbin
A
Burns.
high fastball is in there.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. Pitch on the way. And my goodness, how about this? He struck out the side in back-to-back innings. 6 in. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Lorenzo Cain comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Hey, plays out 1 right here.
The 1-1 home. Is strike 2 swinging.
1 and 2.
Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, you could tell by their approach that they're going to go up there and try to be aggressive off this guy, but he's taking full advantage of that. He's pounding the zone with strikes, and right now we're seeing a lot of swings and misses and a lot of strikeouts and no walks either.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Big swing, but a little dribbler here to the right side of the mound. Throw not in time to get him, and how about that? An unlikely infield single.
Hey, listen, D-Roll, they're not going to complain at all. A base hit is a base hit, even though that's an infield single. And hopefully that's a good sign that things are about to turn for them in this one.
Yeah, there hasn't been a fight at the bat rack, per se, Dan, in this one. I don't care what knock. I don't care if it's a swinging bunt or a home run into the streets. This could get the offense going.
And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far. Striding forward now, the Brewers' cleanup hitter, Keston Hiura. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Strike one to start the at-bat. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Sogard is off of first with 2 away. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball. Just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the...
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Brewers strand one. They trail it here 2-0.
Leading up for the Giants.
Settling in now, number 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a high chopper over to the right side. And that's the first out. Digging in now for the Brewers, Avisail Garcia. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Fouled off. Against left-handed pitching so far this season, Garcia brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and a look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, he's having one of those dream seasons right now. The ability to work the count, the ability to get on base north of 400, and having a great batting average. This guy's certainly one of the best players in the game right now.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 pitch. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him.
That was a good job tying him up inside on that strikeout pitch. It wasn't even in the strike zone, but with the hitter protecting with 2 strikes, that's the kind of pitch you can get him to offer at, and he's probably not going to do much with it when he does make contact.
Jed Jerko is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here. 0-2.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Plays it first now.
Now another 0-2. Got him. As he just continues to mow down these hitters. 13 strikeouts now. At the plate, number 26. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, in today's game, certainly don't get completely reprimanded for too many strikeouts, but no one likes to go down looking. Expect him to be a little bit more aggressive at the dish this AB.
Popped him up. In comes Dickerson. He slides and makes the catch. A beautiful play to end the... So striding in, Luis Urias. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Slow little grounder left side. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Ben Gamble will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Milwaukee. Number 16, Ben Gamble.
And he'll step off. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
0-1.
Hey, plays that one now.
And he's way off balance with the swing there.
Hey, we got one out here. Nope.
Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location, and the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Mancini moving back at the track, but he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
Hey, we got two down.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
The 1-1 home. Weak grounder down the line at third. And he's got another one. 15 strikeouts in the ball game, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, number 1. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, 0-1.
Oh, man, was that a hack. He's trying to create his own run support with a swing like that.
Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2. Knebel has compiled over 90 innings pitched and sports an ERA right around the major league average at just over 4. Skied into very shallow right. Garcia has a read on it. He's got it 1 away. Standing in, Christian Yelich.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Hey, we got no one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
I know.
And a step off. Trying to send him packing for the second time. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Mancini comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So he's still got his shutout working here in the 7th, and with that in mind, we check out the league leaders in shutouts. And as you can see there, he finds himself in a flat-footed tie for the National League lead in that category. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. The 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground for Robertson at second. Scooped up onto first, and there were 2 down. So here is Avisail Garcia. He hits with 2 away as they continue to trail in this close game.
Well, Matt, this has been a big inning on the mound. He's had to face the middle of the order, and so far he's held them at bay.
Yeah, this feels like the kind of inning we'll look back on at the end of the game, even if the result of it changes dramatically here. No balls and 1 strike. Here comes the 0-1. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Bell is there, and the side is retired. Here's Jed Jerko now. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Probably a design take right there. They need base runners, so they're going to make him try to bring the ball in the strike zone.
Behind 0-2 now. Looking to send him packing again. Struck him out. Strikeout number 16 thus far, as he's had a whale of a ball game. Striding in once again, number 26. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game.
Up, up, up.
Here's a pop-up now. Posey moving to his left. 2 down. Into the box, Luis Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground-out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more. Now, you could just see this guy out on the mound right here. Just the body language. He knows he's on top of his game.
And another one. Strikeout number 17 in the ball. In now, number 1. He's been great on the mound, so we'll see if he can do something with the bat here as well. He's earned the chance to take this at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, when a guy's throwing the ball as well as he has, it kind of forces the manager's hand to stay with him. He's been exciting to watch, and he's really had this crowd behind him the entire game.
The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
High in the air down the right field line. But this is going to wind up a foul ball.
Hey, right guy, right spot. Need you up here.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this is just going to wind up being a foul ball.
Hey, keep it going. Need you right now.
Ready with another 0-2. A bullet to first base. Quick step to the bag is not in time for the double play. All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Brent Suter.
The pitcher, Brent Suter.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
1-1.
Where's the first here?
Hey. 1-2 to the Brewers pitcher.
Hey, we got no outs.
Struck him out. 18 strikeouts for him now.
He's been in total control out there tonight. Gets the leadoff guy with a strikeout there, and it just seems like we've seen so many off-balance swings and weakly hit balls in this one.
The center fielder, number 6, Lorenzo.
And in to hit next is Lorenzo Cain. As with one away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Lorenzo Cain goes down for out number 2 in the top of the 9th. Stepping in, Eric Sogard. He's their last shot here with 2 away in the 9th as they look to avoid the shutout.
Yeah, Matt, they just haven't had any answer for the great pitching so far in this one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
And he misses there. 1-2. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. And he holds up on this one, but it's a called strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over.
Wow, talk about total dominance. 9 innings, only 2 hits allowed. That's about as good as it gets. This guy was as good in the 9th inning as he was in the 1st. So close to baseball history.
And tonight's ends as a 3-0 shutout win. San Francisco led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Number 1 records the victory, his 13th of the year, as he allows only 2 hits over 9 full innings. Corbin Burns was only able to work.
an early winter check-in. New to the majors, this player's offered schooling on the structure of his contract. The agent moves on from that topic. A stripling major leaguer is challenged to make spring training count.
out.